all began a blaze in the northern sky.
Then we came to the planning and the beginning of A Blaze in the Northern Sky.
Well, what I could say was the Goat Lord album I was talking about was supposed to be recorded like a year after Soulside Journey. That means like summer '91. But as I told you, we had this whole Goat Lord album done, but we just said, no, we're not playing that anymore. We're going for the primitive, like, stuff, you know, that we still like. And but that was like in March or something in '91. So we just had like 3-4 months to do what we really wanted to do. So we recorded A Blaze in the Northern Sky instead in summer '91. Still though, a couple of death metal riffs came into that fucking album because we had so little time to do an entire album. People still believe that A Blaze in the Northern Sky is a bona fide black metal album, that all the riffs there are black metal, but I mean, at least 6 riffs, 7 riffs, 8 riffs, I don't know, really fucking death metal, but we played it in a black metal style, and I tried to crush the riffs as hard as I could on the drums to make them sound un-death metal-ish, and that's what resulted in A Blaze in the Northern Sky. Well then, we lost a band member from rehearsing and finishing Goat Lord till the recording of A Blaze in the Northern Sky, and that was Doug Nilsson, because he was really into the technical death metal we played at the time of Soulside Journey and Goat Lord. But then we tried to reason and say, like, no, we don't want to do this 14-part/16 beats stuff anymore. We're going more for the juggler and playing primitive stuff inspired by all, well, whatever, Hellhammer, Old Bathory. So springtime '91, we didn't feel much for anyone. We just bashed out some fucking primitive shit, playing the instruments, not hitting the instruments, yes. Going for pretty much total misanthropic black metal, which was really not what Peaceful signed us for, but whatever. Well, we did that fucking A Blaze in the Northern Sky album. We pulled the bassist in to do because he'd been with us. He'd been with us playing bass for the more primitive songs as well. So, well, he could do the, what do you call it, the session bass for that album. He wanted to do it on this flashy motherfucking rack he had. We just put him up with some sort of fucking whatever small PV stash with fuzz on it. We got to play that. Pretty intense. We just used a local studio, the studio that Mayhem used for the Death Crush album. Same studio, pretty cool technician we had, and we just bashed it out. That became the more or less brutal, total black metal shit that became A Blaze in the Northern Sky. After that, well, we had to send the fucking tape to Peaceville, and Peaceville said, gave me a call and said, "What the fuck is this?" And I said, "This is fucking black metal, man." And they were like, "We signed you up as a fucking death metal band. What the fuck are you doing here?" And we got tired of that shit. Look around you. Look what death metal has become. It's like nothing. It's like people in colored clothing talking about political PC stuff, you know? For me, death metal, and for us, death metal was always about something extreme, and now it's like, hey, voting or whatever. So, Basil said, "We have to remix this motherfucker." And I was going like, "Why do you have to remix it?" And they said like, "Well, this doesn't sound like anything. Like this is just, this sound is too weak."